Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode we continued to fight through the Reverie corridor's first stratum and traversed through the second floor to reach the third and beyond it, the final floor, facing and defeating the awaiting dreaming automaton Melfgor. With another barrier blocking further progress, we now turn to our awaiting adventures within the Sealing Stones.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
The other thing we have is Sealing Stones, of course. We've got loads of shards, 38. And if they're in the third tier, you'd expect some better goods,
This'll
right?
come in handy.
Dark Pendulum, Crystal Edge Super Rare. Too bad you can't ask it to roll again. Do you know what I mean? That'd be nice.
This'll come in handy.
Airstrike Super Rare, Spirit Breaker free. Has ATS 24 on it. Lots of Bell Cola.
This'll come in handy.
EP cut free. A lighter, very standard tier. Some extra U material. Ride along Black Rabbit. You get, like, extras. Can you get duplicates? I'm imagining you can.
This'll come in handy.
Force symbol. It's not bad because the accuracy. Yeah. Cross Crusade super rare as well. Already got one of them. Now we've got more. A black bell came out of it too. Right, these ones are guaranteed to have like one ultra rare or super rare. I'm not sure.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, a Tamamo gem. Attack crafts can charm enemies at 25% chance. We already had one of them. Now we've got two. Plus, I need my Bomber Afro desperately.
Yes, luck is on our side.
Crossbell Resistance. A special Crossbell Resistance costume for Juna. Okay. Fine. I was thinking, yes, quartz. Oh. Of course it's not quartz.
This'll come in handy.
Needle shot was the highest tier of that. Sorry, needle shoot.
Visitor access detected.
Ah! Finally! Quartz appeared in here again. Faint 4 isn't bad. Look at the cost, though. I have 4k worth of mirror at the moment. That's like half my thing for that Faint 4. I mean, that's 96 strength on a stat stick as well, with Flare Butterfly Ultra Rare. It's not as much as that, though. I guess it's based, it gives tiers based maybe on the overall stat gain? I guess maybe it is weighted to be the stat gain being the main thing. We're going to start, of course, with our red sealing stones.
I see some fish swimming around.
And we're going to flip between minigames now.
Recuperation program.
To end off a session. But we want to get through the sealing stones too. I can now use Rean's avatar. I thought I could use that before. Who's my avatar currently? I'll be Ash.
Let's just have fun.
I feel like Noelle should be pretty practiced at this. It's a crossbow pastime, obviously. I'm not putting things in good places. That will drop it down. I don't like the sound of what a certain someone was doing there. This should be a good one. At least gets me a fair amount. Uh-oh, that sounded bad. Red to there. was not a good one. That was not a good pull. But then... I'll go here to open this up. Oh! What are you doing to me, Noel? This feels like some kind of hostile takeover at this point. Wait, I'm trying to dig in. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe I should just... Yeah. Feel like I'm on the front foot now. Is she gonna peel herself out of this position, by the way? Oh, no. What are you doing?
I win.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Screw you, Noel. You just keep getting everything.
Let's just have fun.
Even when I get everything, you get more. What's with this? She's beat me twice. She's like a boss level. Guess I'm not thinking of like bigger combos, am I? Oh, that'll get me 2 and I won't get to drop one in. This will drop one in at least. Now I need a green. Yeah, there we go. This will get some combo going here. The only option to like just fill up my board horrendously. Blue and red should go there. I'm just gonna strike.
Shucks.
There we go.
Got me.
Thought I had enough. Oh my goodness. She did not want to give me the win.
Go easy on me.
And of course, we head in straight into game 2. I know where I'm going. This will at least get me some combos going, won't it? That's pretty good for early on. This might try to make him use his.
Well played.
Is Gaius playing like he's never played before and just holding down? It sounded like it.
Could be a good distraction.
I know where to go. Okay, this will get a combo. Small combo, but a combo. This will get me to the pom. Is that really where I wanted to place that? Yeah, it's not bad. Combos. Did not get me the pom yet. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Swing! Stop it! It's getting more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keep dropping down the very center. Stop with the blue and yellows. I need this red. This will work. This is good. Well, I don't know if that was what I wanted to do, but it should fall in to make some lines. I think he's going to kill me in about 2 seconds' time because I'm divering. I've not attacked him, so therefore he's just continuing to build more. Well, this looks interesting now, doesn't it? Okay. I mean, I'm still in. Just not in a great bore state to be building more and more. That's not where I meant to put that. Ignore that. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Stop it, Swin. I need to take out the middle tier so I can survive the further onslaught if he goes... At the moment, I'm having to play pure defense. I'm still alive. We have to spend shortly. We spend. Oh my god, what's happening? We're both chaining. Oh, Swin, stop that. The scary noises are coming from your board. Why is everyone so much harder now? My god, he's attacking me again? So this is way past the bit where it's too fast for me to actually think anymore. So I've already passed my limit, so I just have to hope for luck again now. Okay, I've got enough gap now that I can look again. It's attacking again. I don't know what I'm doing. See, you can't win with defensive plays though, can you? You actually full on have to attack to have any chance of winning in this. Oh my goodness. And my board is almost clear. That's not what I wanted to happen. I wanted to put a green there to get the thing. Oh, what's he done? My board was almost clear. Will this game ever end? Especially when I've played this long. It has to be a victory for me, right? Otherwise, what are we doing with ourselves? Oh. Sounded like I might have had him for just a second there. Again, I need to pass a threshold. I need to pass 300 or I waste some. Well, I don't think attacking him is the right option. Oh, that's bad. He was getting numbers by the sound of it. Okay, I've got into the S's again. Good. It's attacking? Uh-oh, that's not good. I've lost control. Okay, we're in control. The green goes down. We officially have the goods again. Farewell, Swin.
This isn't as easy as it looks.
Oh my god. Yes. That's not as easy as it looks. Okay, there's still another game of that set of 4 I was gonna play,
I
but
see some fish swimming around.
I think after that crazy, it's probably best to leave it. Because the session is moving on. I don't know how long that game was. I don't know if it's the longest game of Pom I've ever
Sealing
played.
stones unsealable.
Give me Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I need a cooldown for my cooldown. Project Tyrfing is now available. Well, I think we've just found ourselves the deep lore again. I don't know.
I see some fish swimming around.
Executing recuperation program.
Dreams in a dark room for a bit though. March 1207. With class promotion exams out of the way, spring break was just around the corner on the branch campus. Regardless, the students were thrust into a surprisingly intense class one day. Panzer Soldat drills consisting of 2-on-2 matches between all of the students. So, a normal day at Falls Military Academy. We lost. Hi, that's how it's done. Their combat sensors are razor sharp as ever. Yeah, you boys put on a great show. With that, our Panzer Soldat champions for the year are Kurt and Ash. Congratulations, you two. Hey, we ain't done just yet. Ash, what are you... Can't just call it a that, Schwarzer. Where's our exhibition match, huh? Come on, instructor, you'll fight us, right? I think it's fair to say that Ash and myself are stronger than ever. We wish to fight you so that we can gauge just how far we truly have come. Instructor, will you accept our challenge? It's not every day you get to see Kurt this rolled up. He does have a point, though. That he does. What will our instructor do? I can't very well back down when you two put it like that. Got your match. Consider this your ultimate training drill for the year. Wow. Woohoo, yeah. Now we're talking. About time Instructor Rean joined the fray. I wouldn't miss this fight for the world. Alright everyone, the match between Kurt Vander and Ash Carbide versus Instructor Rean is about to begin. Ready and fight! Oof, not bad, you two. What's the matter, Schwarzer? Don't go thinking this is over yet, we're just getting started. Yeah! Holy, how do you manage to dodge that? The more I watch this, the more I want to go another round myself. Come on, Kurt, Ash, you guys have got this. Oh, are they serious? Amazing. I think they've got him on the ropes. Looks like Instructor Rean's winning record won't be pristine for much longer. There, got you now. Damn it, he went after my blind spot. What's going on? Oh no, the orbital engine's shorting out. Instructor Rean, don't move. Stay right where you are. Guess that last move was a bit much for the Draken to handle. Sorry, you two. Looks like I pushed my unit just a little too far. I hate to do this, but we'll have to call our match a draw. Oh, we're so close. We almost had him. Shit, man. I almost thought I was a goner.
was quite the rousing show your free put on. As for you, Schwarzer, that you broke one of our practice units is no small feat. I only hope this doesn't lead to yet more trouble for us further down the line. That evening, Professor Schmidt summoned Rean to the school hangar. The reason was abundantly clear. Getting dragged into his lair is the last thing I want. But it's my fault the Draken got damaged. It's only fair that I head on over and take whatever reprimand is in store for me. Excuse me, Professor Schmidt. Its mobility's far surpassed the velocity of any current machine capable of flight. I bet it could handle things just fine even if we were to triple the load on the joints. Increasing power alone won't make it a better machine. We'll have to balance it with more torque as well. Oh, hello, Instructor Makarov. George. I didn't mean to damage your test unit. Don't worry about it. We got some great data on it thanks to you. You did? We just wrapped up a pretty thorough analysis on it. Actually, your feedback would be a great point of reference. Why do you think it overheated? Well... for me, I think it's because I tried moving it like I would Valimar. I knew it. So the Draken 2 can't keep up with your piloting as a former Awakener. The key difference between Divine Knights and Panzer Soldats is that the former were autonomous. The materials and overall structure do vary, but even were we to build an exact replica, we could never recreate their sense of self. Having wills of their own and linking with their Awakeners helped them to achieve spectacular control. I'm afraid what you're used to will remain impossible here. I see. Unfortunate, but it makes sense. On the flip side, if we develop a decent enough autonomous control system, getting close enough to a Divine Knight's mobility isn't out of the realm of possibility. Really? Sort of. There's a unit that's already dipping into that. It's not quite the same, but it's a Zauber engine equipped inside Zauber Soldats. It does have a negative effect on its pilot's mind, but it allows for autonomous control at absurd reaction speeds. I had no idea. I've been assisting with research on how to prevent the engine's mind corruption. That's just dealing with a known side effect, though. There's nothing to do with improving the engine's technical specs. Yeah, I felt the difference myself when piloting. Take away the negative effects and the specs aren't much better than anything else we've got on the market. We need to find something else if we're going to make this work. I've got the long and short of what you're saying, I think. Recreating Divine Knight capabilities using Panzer Soldat tech sounds like a hell of a challenge. It's nice that you get just how tough it is. Finding a solution that's going to be Instructor Makarov's capstone project. Really? Yeah, I guess. I know I threw it all away in the past to run. But I can't let the data Franz left behind go to waste. I can't keep saying it ain't my problem to deal with anymore. Not when my fellow pupils are willing to put in the work alongside me. Well, what else can I do but wish you luck? I'll also be taking part in this development. If there is a new revelation to be discovered, I wish to be part of seeing it come to fruition. I appreciate it. While you're here, Rean, want to see the prototype I put together? Absolutely. What is that? The first of a new generation of Panzer Soldats. We call it the Tyrfing, if I pronounced that anywhere near correct. Keep in mind this is still just a prototype. I'd say it's about half finished. Still, it looks absolutely incredible. This is what a Panzer Soldat designed from scratch looks like, one completely separate from the 5 base types Franz designed. Most of the structural issues that plagued the original designs have been tidied up. I was wondering what you've been up to all this time. Now it makes sense. Sorry for keeping things under wraps. Didn't want anyone making a fuss over this until it was done. There are still plenty of software bugs to work out anyway. The autonomous control system especially needs some tweaking. It's equipped with the Capel 3, ZCF's newest orbital computer. It's 10 times the Dragon 2's processing capacity and therefore requires manipulating exponentially more data to tune. We pushed the Dragon 2 to its limits, so this should be child's play. Now hurry up, get in the Soldat, Schwarzer. I appreciate you being on board for this and all, but you could cool your jets a little. It's fine, Instructor. I'm actually pretty stoked to see what this thing can do. But, what exactly should I be doing? Nothing special. Just spar with me in the simulator. Oh, hey. Hey. You've been helping out with the development too. Yep. The guild saddled me with a job tracking down Soldat circulating on the black market a while ago. That led to me turning to the professor for advice, and he agreed to help me out if I did something for him in return. I've gotten a lot of practice in with these things by now. I'm going to give you a run for your mirror. Wow, I never would have guessed you'd take such an interest. What was that you said about using a simulator, though? Yes, you'll be using a system set up by Professor Schmidt for this phase. I hope you weren't expecting us to let you trash a prototype in an actual battle. Just sell the prototype instead. This terminal has the control specs of each unit programmed into it. You'll be able to control a virtual unit on a simulated battlefield. We like to call it the Soldat simulator. We'd erected a dedicated laboratory and conduct a battery of live tests ordinarily. We'll simply have to make do with what we have. Nevertheless, I can guarantee the data we'll get from this will be as close as possible to what we'd receive from live battle tests. That's why we need skilled pilots to fight in the simulator. Sorry to drop this on you so suddenly, but you can take it for a spin anyway. It handles a little different from the older Soldats, but I doubt that'll give you much trouble. Don't even need to ask. Let's do this. New minigame cutscenes. Exit Daydream. What are we playing? It's not even giving me a play tutorial. I've got to play tutorial. Normal or easy? Normal. What is this? Are these like games that were on like the PlayStation ages ago? Destroy the enemy force within the time limit shown in blah blah blah. Rifle attack, dash, lock on, sword attack, dodge, reload rifle. What the crap? What? They built this just on a whim by the look of it. Guard is R1. Use R2 to attack your rifle and square to reload when out of ammo. Sword strikes consume energy points. These recover with time. Okay, target lock focuses on target. Panzer Soldat battles. Aim for openings in your opponent's guard and attack with your sword or rifle. Press triangle to lock onto an opponent. Guard with L1 and dodge with circle to minimize damage. Game over occurs once HP is 0. That's the weirdest dodge ever, you know? Tutorial is complete. That's a tutorial. I didn't even strike anyone with a sword. Yes, I'm sure Fee does have 100% evasion.
Boot process complete. Can you hear me, Rean? You're clear to proceed with your stage attempt.
Loud and clear. Understood. There! There!
I'm dodging, honest.
There!
Let me slash you. I'm really bad at this. It's almost like you've given me a completely different control system randomly. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, I need to reload. Too high up.
There!
What? This makes me feel so pathetic. It's unreal. Oh, I've got time limit. Ah! Go faster. You guys to do damage then.
Sorry for the hold-up, Rean.
I'm terrible.
I think you've had enough of a warm-up. It's time for the main event.
She's just gonna.
Kestrel encountered. Commencing engagement.
I thought it'd be a
Let's do
Kestrel.
this, V.
She's gonna kick my ass.
Go.
No, V, stop that.
There! Fool! There!
blows.
You're finished!
Don't kill Fee.
My guard down. Whew, not bad. I'm pulling back. The rest is up to you.
Copy that. I'll take it from here.
What?
Is that you, Laura?
Hello, Rean. Indeed it is. It would be an honor to duel you again, even if the format is different than I'm used to. Let us fight as hard as always.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Where's my health pack?
An opening! We must do something.
There!
An opening!
Reload me.
I was careless.
We kite, Laura.
You fought superbly, Rean. I expected no less.
Managed to pull it off.
Nice. Thanks for pitching in.
Oh, we get silver shards. Well, I obviously did not get a good score, but still, I made it. I won for going through the trouble. Glad to help. The Tyrfing seems a bit rough around the edges, but it sure packs a punch. Man of fine taste. Take my word for it, though. That was only half of what we're projecting it to do. Just wait until we're done fine-tuning it. You don't say. Man, I can't wait to see it. Nice work out there, Laura. Thank you. I thought it was a good match. Sorry to surprise you like that, Rean. You two were already going at it when I arrived, so I couldn't help but want to join in. I was even more surprised to see you piloting a Panzer Soldat than Fee. Why did you learn how to do that? I picked it up while assisting Father with the training drills he occasionally gives the army. As I've said, Lady Aurelia is one of the swordsmen I hope to surpass someday. I thought it necessary to one day reach the height she has. So that's it. Well, you're off to a good start. You show just as much power behind the controls of a Soldat as you do on the ground. I heard you became an instructor for the army like the Viscount. You're gonna leave me in the dust if I don't keep up with my training. Same here. Slow down a little, will ya? Well, I've only come as far as I have thanks to you two and the others. Anyway, the data we got is looking just as good as we hoped. I'd like to start fine-tuning the Tyrfing right away, but there's just one little thing. Would you mind coming back to help us again sometime, Rean? There's something I'd like you to test out. Oh, I think I know what it is. That must mean Project Tyrfing has entered its final phase then. Final phase? Wait, they've had a fancy name for it all along? Sure, I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got in mind. Nice, thanks for the help. See 5,000 mirrors of reward, a 7-fold gem. As well. Seems it has to like load its own different engine, and that's why it maybe takes so much time to get in and out of that. 7-fold gem is of course the Lone Blade powered up, right? If I remember correctly. That's grabs can cancel loss. No, it's not. It's the impede. There's a Moffy again. Strength defense 50, HP plus 2,000. It has 7th caliber on it as well, and delay plus 4. That weirdly feels like something I should be giving Rufus? Don't know if true, but it does feel like it would fit on him. Doesn't give the ATS, of course, but it adds the allows him to always impede with his crafts. I don't think he has an impede. Gives him a 7th caliber spell to use. So it gives him another spell option. That's how I'd look at it. And then it's about like other certain abilities and how we
I see some fish swimming around.
manage those from here. Right then, well, one minigame done. We of course have tons more sealing stones to do before we move back to the real world. We have more Pom, and its Vanish Masters are plenty to go with it. So with that said and done, Why not unlock
Sealing
a...
stones unsealable.
I guess I could do these two. Oh my god, what's in the 2 silver shards we've got?
This'll come in handy.
Oh, they were both super rare, these. I guess.